I wouldn't look at the performance. I would go and look at the portfolio, and it would give you. Some of them don't give you all, but they give you at least the first dozen funds, the largest dozen companies in that fund.
And those are tech funds or?
Well, no, that's another sector,
Oh.
technology.
So, yeah.
And then you got telecommunication.
Yeah.
Now, what happened? You would see these guys in telecommunication buy some of Apple and Microsoft,
Yeah.
as well as technology. Okay, so sometimes the crossing, they would cross purchase.
Yeah.
So for you, what I would look at technology and telecommunication, um, uh, biotechnology. Now they got this new thing now is the media, media stock, and some of them got they got a new category. They got companies like Facebook in. So the Facebooks, the Trulias, the Zillows of the world,
Yeah.
those are the kind of companies they will buy.
Yeah.
So, but just either go to Vanguard,
Vanguard.
okay, Vanguard or Fidelity.
Okay.
And when you go to Vanguard, Fidelity, go to their funds,
Yeah.
and then you will see all of their categories. It will have industrials. Industrial companies will be, and everybody thinking industrial construction all the same. The bricks and iron of Chicago, the floral, those are the largest construction companies in the world.
Yeah.
They do all the bridges, these huge buildings,
Oh,
and
yeah.
all of that. Okay. Then you have materials, and the materials of the world would be the 3Ms, the Illinois Tool Works, the what are the other big ones? Honeywell.
Yeah.
Okay, then you can go to aerospace. So all the defense contracting in aerospace.
Yeah.
But all of those things are where your sector funds are.
Yeah.
So what I would do, spend a little time finding out what all because not every mutual fund company have all the sectors. Okay. But I'll go to Vanguard and Fidelity. Those are the two largest.
Yeah.
Okay. And pretty much most sector funds will be in there. And obviously, as you get older, then you go look at the bond fund, and you go to junk bond funds. And I know people tend to think junk bonds sound like nothing, but it depends on when you're buying junk bonds. You don't want to need to be buying junk bond funds now, because chances are they have peaked.
Yeah.
You want to be buying junk bond funds like what it was in 2008 when the market had tanked, nobody wanted them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then so when the market peak, you get out of them, because now, they're not going to be paying their kind of returns.
Yeah.
But for you right now, you just go look at those sectors.
Yeah.
And I would look at about a dozen sectors. I look at, like I said, technology, telecommunication, materials, industrials, biotechnology. Now you can even do consumer, but consumer stocks, nobody. Well, I guess they're defensive now, and the consumer stocks of the world be the Coca-Colas, the Pepsis, the Gerber Foods. Okay.
Yeah.
But so instead of you buying each one of those stocks, you going in and saying, okay, I'm going to find a mutual fund company that got 50 of these things.
Yeah.
So I can't go wrong. It's diversified enough for me. I don't have $1 million. Obviously, better to buy individual stocks because your return is always greater.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, those sector funds charge you a fee. But
How do they charge the fee? I mean, what do they base that on?
it's based on your investment. It's based on how much you put into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the other thing you need to look at when you go in there, what they call load, kind of like a sales commission. They call in that business called a load and no load.
Yeah.
So you want to look at it no load funds. Fidelity is not. Fidelity have what they call low loads, and they tend to do under 2%. They're so 0.5% to 2%. When you started going to the other funds that are not in that category or in that group, they tend to have higher loads, and the loads can be as much as 8%, some 10.
Wow.
You hear these guys who call themselves, like BlackRock. What are they called? They're the ones that everybody like to hate. Those guys charge as much as 12%.
Wow.
And they always seem to make more money than anybody. They tend to say, they claim, and I don't like them because I don't see their performance that big. I've forgotten their names right now. But it's a whole different category. You want to avoid them. But the largest in that group is called BlackRock.